Nick Cannon. You guys know who he is? Intern Shane, do you know who he is?
I'm familiar with him, but I don't know exactly who he is.
Nickelodeon guy. Remember him back in the day? He was also in Drumline, right?
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought it sounded familiar.
Mariah Carey.
Was married to Mariah Carey, and then Mariah Carey divorced him. I believe it was following an interview with Howard Stern where Nick Cannon was kind of talking about what was going on in the bed, in the bedroom there, and Mariah didn't like that. Right. So, but nonetheless, this guy's been going off the deep end. I saw him wearing the turban as he was hosting some of his shows that he hosts, right? And I'm not saying wearing a turban's going off the deep end. I'm just saying drastic changes was happening to this guy, and now it seems like he's a follower of Louis Farrakhan. Does anyone know who Louis Farrakhan is? Lawyer Wayne?
I'm aware of him, yes.
Who is Louis Farrakhan?
He's a minister, I believe.
Of the Nation of Islam.
Nation of Islam.
And
speaker, activist.
And banned off of Twitter. Why? For being anti-Semitic.
Yes, I had to go follow him on Gab.
Oh,
Remember when that was a thing?
Yeah, Gab.
Yeah.
Here comes Gab. All right. Oh, not that Gab. But all right, so TV host, actor, even rapper, okay? Nick Cannon, he drew fire over this weekend with a recent video on his radio show. The radio show is Cannon's Class, okay?
Okay.
So this video surfaced containing some anti-Semitic rhetoric, and it's more than anti-Semitic, it's anti-white. According to the Forbes magazine there, the popular host of, Masked Singer on Fox, he's the host of that.
Yeah.
I thought that show was such crap.
Yeah.
Did you guys think that show was crap when it first came out? And then I just got hooked on it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a popular Japan show.
Yeah, where they wear they're almost like furries. Is that what you guys call them?
Yeah.
Furries.
Yeah, furries. Just wearing animal costumes.
Yeah. And they pretend that they're singing, but there's no way that the voice is coming through.
Through the mask.
Right, no way. Because Sarah Palin did a Baby Got Back.
Okay.
There's no way she was singing like that, but she was moving like that.
Okay.
How you doing, Sarah? But nonetheless, so also the former host of America's Got Talent on NBC. I mean, these are big shows. So he added fuel to the this debate about the state of the black-Jewish relations in America. And so Viacom, CBS, they fired him. They canceled, cultured him. This was yesterday because they're saying that he refused to properly apologize for some anti-Semitic remarks. Let's take a look at the video. Let me pull this up here. All right. And, here he is. Where is he? Nick Cannon. All right. You'll be able to see this on your screen in just a moment. Oh, there he is. Okay, let me do this real quick so you guys can see exactly what we are seeing. Boom, boom, boom.
Then let's go to what it really is then. When we talk about the power of melanated people, when we talk about who we really are as guys and understanding.
Bae, what's melanated people?
I guess people of color.
Okay. Melanated people. I get my melon sprayed on me and lotioned on me.
Right.
Our melanin is so powerful, and it connects us in a way that the reason why they fear black, the reason why they fear is because the lack that they have of it. So then when you see what Dr. Francis C. Wesling talked about.
Dr. Francis Wesling is in the 70s, she was the one pushing in schools white supremacy.
Okay.
She was she I don't know if she's still alive. She was a black woman, or is a black woman, who was pushing what is white supremacy back in the 70s.
Okay.
Is that fear in that
just genetic annihilation,
deficiency of when you have a person that has the lack of pigment, the lack of melanin, that they know that they will be annihilated. So therefore, however they got the power, they have the lack of compassion. That melanin comes with compassion. Melanin comes with soul. That
He's just saying that people who are that don't have this melanin, which it's cover term. He's using soft words right now because he doesn't want to get in trouble. That's why he's speaking like this. So he's saying that those with melanin, the people of color, have more passion than white
Compassion.
people. Compassion than white people.
We call it soul. We soul brothers and sisters. That's the melanin that connects us.
Right.
So the people that don't have it are a little. And I'm gonna say this carefully.
I'm going to say this carefully.
Are a little less, and where the term actually comes from, because I'm bringing it all the way back around to Minister Farrakhan,
We're a little less if you don't have melanin.
to where they may not have the compassion or the when they were sent to the mountains of Caucasus, when they didn't have
Lawyer Wayne, Mountain of Caucasus?
I guess that's where the term Caucasian comes from.
Ah,
The
very
Caucasus
good.
Mountains.
Very good.
the power of the sun, that the sun then started to deteriorate them. So then they're acting out of fear. They're acting out of low self-esteem. They're acting out of a deficiency. So therefore, the only way that they can act is evil. The only way they have to rob, steal, rape, kill, and
Fight or
pillage
flight,
in order to survive.
Exactly.
So
So it's only white people doing those things.
then these people who didn't have what we had, and when I say we, I speak of the melanated people.
Stop hiding your words, Nick Cannon. I mean, we know what you're saying, but he's trying to be politically correct about his anti-Semitic and racist comments here.
Right.
They had to be savages. They had to be barbaric. They had, because they're in these Nordic mountains. They're in these rough, torrential environments. So they're acting as animals.
Right.
So they're the ones that are actually closer to animals. They're the ones that are actually the true savages. And then they built up such this I don't want to say warrior, but they built up such this conquering barbaric mentality.
So there you go. That's why white people got to rape and Jewish people got to rape because of Mount Caucasus or whatever it was called. Well, the other guy on the show was what's it called? Former Public Enemy member. There, what's his name? Professor Grill, Richard Griffin. So, but nonetheless, he got kicked out of Public Enemy, by the way, in '89 for making anti-Semitic comics.
Yep.
Right.
I remember that.
Right. So here it is now, and he's. Do you think he just got done watching like Louis Farrakhan video on something, and he just got all hyped up and just wanted to go rant? Or do you believe he truly believes this? Sheila, I know. Sheila, like, wow. Sheila writes, wow, just wow. But Lawyer Wayne, he did just release something, right? A statement.
He did.
Nick Cannon. What did that statement
in response
say?
to his, apparently he works for a company, Viacom, and he just issued a statement, sort of a non-apology, saying, I ain't apologizing for anything. You guys shouldn't be firing me, and basically calling him out and saying he stands by, his work and wants to keep his brand. Is talking about, I don't know any of these shows that he talks about. Wild and Out.
Wild and Out.
Wild and Out, yeah.
MTV.
So that's because CBS Viacom owns MTV and Nickelodeon.
Okay.
So anything that has to do with Nickelodeon, cancel culture. Same thing with MTV, Wild and Out, cancel culture. He's no longer affiliated, but he's still got other jobs here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not completely fired. It's kind of like a half-ass cancel culture thing here.
Right.
But
it was interesting that the reports were that they fired him for his anti-Semitic remarks.
Uh-huh.
You didn't play those, where he was saying.
to be honest with you, I don't feel the clips from the from the interview.
Some of the so those were the ones that I think really got him in hot water. Not necessarily the part that you played, although.
Well, Lawyer Wayne, you try and keep this a family-friendly show. What was some of the anti-Semitic? And you're a Messianic Jewish person.
So, if I understood right, his remarks, he says that the theory that the Jewish, this is make a great conspiracy theory Thursday one day.
Okay.
That the Jewish people are not actually the Hebrews, that they are pretenders, and that the actual Hebrews of, say, the Old Testament stuff would have actually been Africans.
Now, is
black-skinned.
this because of that whole, movement of Jesus is black?
I don't know about that, but I think it's similar to, if you remember on a previous show, we talked about the Black Hebrew Israelites.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
they're. And I've actually met some people that had some theories along those lines. It is absolutely true that there were, of course, Black Israelites.
Of course.
The idea, but the insidious suggestion is that the modern Jews are imposters, that they are fakers. And that's, I think, probably the part that got him in trouble.
So Nick Cannon now he believes this. He's sticking by his word.
I don't know about that. People say all kinds of silly things when they get on the radio shows.
Yeah, but it's his own.
Yes, it's certainly
like this guy could have been like, edit. You know what I mean?
His response was, I've got lots of Jewish friends.
That's the worst, right?
Yeah,
You're racist. I got plenty of black friends, right? I mean, isn't that?
It's like we're not questioning whether you work with lots of Jewish people or have Jewish friends. We're questioning whether you are suggesting that they're imposters.
Man, yeah, Nick Cannon also told this was a Fast Company magazine that he planned to host several rabbis on his podcast who had reached out to him in the wake of this controversy. Bay, do you care that he's canceled?
No.
No, I don't care either. Just I'm okay with free speech. What this guy did is free speech, and now we know where this guy stands.
Mm-hmm.
If this was on Twitter, they would have taken it down, and I would not have known what this guy really believes or what he stands by. I like the fact that he has the opportunity to say it. Come on in, come on. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Have a seat next to intern Shane. Tangi. Commissioner Smith joining us. What's going on, Tangi? And throw those headphones on, all right, and get that microphone close.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I hear you. Great.
Good.
You look great. Look at you.
Hey, good. Thank you. They were giving me a hard time today.
Who was giving you a hard time?
I just left my meeting at the courthouse.
Right.
I got on a suit though.
Yeah.
Shorts kind of short, but it's hot outside. It's hot outside.
I love it that she wears these outfits to these official meetings and everything. I love it when she wears these outfits on like voting night on like for the county.
I have no idea what you're talking about. What outfits?
You know the outfits. Stand up. The outfits that you're wearing. I love it. I love them personally. I think they're great. I think it adds life to what's going on in some stuffy situations over there. But we were just talking about Nick Cannon. Did you hear?
I heard.
Right, and we just we played what we could play, and Lawyer Wayne interpreted what he said about the Jewish people the best, so Facebook doesn't cancel us. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right, because.
Yeah, I heard about it, and I heard that he got. But you know what? And of course, I don't know what you guys said, but it is what it is, Well, I mean, because a lot of people have been getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Right? For things that they've said on Facebook.
See, I'm okay with him saying it because one reason. Because now I know how he feels about something.
Right.
And I think that's even better. But if you like, if he gets banned off of Twitter, because Louis Farrakhan's, he's banned from Twitter for making anti-Semitic comments, okay? And if now it looks like that, Nick Cannon is a follower of Louis Farrakhan, that's what I got out of this, because he keeps, stating Farrakhan and saying, well, the minister Farrakhan, blah, 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 said this, and I believe this. And I don't want Farrakhan banned from Twitter. I want to know how he feels. And just like one day when I get banned from a platform.
Well, I don't want them to be banned from a platform, but it's not surprising that he lost his show. I mean, a lot of people do. It's not the first.
Right.
He's just, I think, don't quote me on this. I think he may be the first black person that's lost their show because of it.
Could be.
But people, it's not the first. How many people have lost their jobs?
Oh, my God.
That they've said.
Oh, my God. Like Harvey Weinstein lost his job for crying out loud.
Yeah.
That was a joke. Too soon. But what's it called, though? Anyone has... if a business, okay, if you represent a business, they have a right to, protect their own
business.
Image. Right.
Protect their brand.
Right. And, hey, if you got a contract and they fired you, I guarantee this guy's still getting paid.
Well, he is because he created Wild 'N Out.
Right.
So it's his show. It's just like if you had a show with I don't know, 101.1,
Yeah.
whatever.
Right.
And it was called the Joe Padula Show or whatever.
And they severed ties, but they, right.
Yeah,
But
and
they still
the show was really good. And they were like, oh, well, now Tangi is hosting the Joe Padula Show. How you like them apples?
Oh, look at those ratings drop.
Wow, he got you there.
Interesting
tried.
story, though. Interesting. It was the #1 trending thing on Twitter today.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. But Bay, your thoughts on it all before we move forward?
But did people care?
That's what Bay said. Bay's like, I don't care.
I don't think too many people cared.
Yeah.
I don't think because somebody I saw when I was getting dressed early this morning. I didn't even know what he said initially, but
Yeah.
one of the YouTubers that I follow,
Yeah.
she said, "Well, why are we capping for Nick Cannon? Like,
Yeah.
why are we capping? Why are we supporting?" And I was like, "I wonder what he did." And I've just been really busy.
You know who I loved watching the other day was Terry Crews. Did you guys see what Terry Crews said?
No,
He was on with Don Lemon, okay, and I'm not a big fan of Don Lemon.
I'm not a big fan of Terry Crews, but
Don
I'll allow
Lemon.
it.
But Terry Crews was promoting unity, which I loved, and family values, which I'm all for. I'm a big family values guy, and I didn't know Terry went that route. I thought Terry thought differently, but he was going in these crazy times. We got to friggin' unity. I want to talk. I don't want to be. What he was saying was, don't make it so it's Black lives are better, is what he said. That's what he said. That's what it's turning into. That Black lives are better. He goes, this is not a black supremacy, And I thought that was interesting.
I'm just not a fan of Terry Crews. But
why not? Because he goes like
not,
this.
Not that.
Right?
Well, that's one of the
his
reasons.
Old Spice commercials.
That's one. That's one.
Right.
That's one of the reasons.
Love those commercials. Intern Shane, you're sitting next to Tangi Smith, Commissioner Tangi Smith. How does she smell?
I smell good.
Could you sniff her?
No, he cannot sniff me.
Intern,
You should not do that.
I was about.
He probably should not do that.
No.
I was
Thank
about to
you,
ask.
Lord
Like,
Wayne.
no. I was about to say.
He was about to sniff. Like, should I?
No. I promise I wasn't.
all right.
I
But
smell
if-
like Tom Ford and Coco Chanel. I mixed them.
Oh, you mixed them?
I mixed them.
I like that Coco Chanel Mademoiselle. It's my favorite. Tom Ford, it's okay. All right, coming up next. Did Kanye West just drop out of the presidential race?
How can you drop out when he was never in?
Stop ruining my intro when I get back. These are called the teasers. Also, will Walmart see less sales with their new face mask mandates?
They got apps.
Okay. Why is Burger King making anti-cow fart commercials? And what does it have to do with Joe Biden?
Love the gas.
Oh. Okay. There you go. And then we got some local news following that. So that's all coming up next on the Joe Padula Show. Cholesterol's party with a purpose. Absolutely.